Today is the first day of 2025 and I just got back from my New Year's Day walk with my mom in the forest, and I was thinking a lot about how I want this year, how I want 2025 to go. And I was thinking a lot about how I don't get out very much. I'm disabled and I have POTS and ADS, so like that's part of the reason why I can't get out so much, but I don't get out very much. I don't have any in-person friends really. And I don't go on a ton of adventures, and this is all stuff that I would love to do, and I just don't know why I don't do it. I mean, being disabled might be part of why I don't do it, but I really want to change that in 2025, and I really think that part of the way that I'm planning on doing that is by treating my life as a TV show in 2025. I think that is just going to be so fun. I think that just kind of like helps my mindset of, you know, like time goes by and you realize that you didn't do anything fun or you didn't try anything new. And I realized that like this year, it was really interesting because at the beginning of 2024, I saw the quote, "Do it for the plot." And I love that so much. I love the quote, "Do it for the plot," because it's just treat your life like a TV show, and I love that so much. And so in 2024 I did do it for the plot some, and I really tried to step out of my comfort zone, and I tried to, you know, I started posting on my reaction YouTube channel called We Could Be Heroes Designs. I did that a lot more. I tried to go on adventures. Money is also a big part of that, you know, like there's only so many adventures that you can go on without a ton of money. And so sorry if this is loud, I just had to like get this out and talk about this because I think this is so fun. And I just got back from my walk and I wanted to film outside because it's so pretty out right now. The New Year is starting out so great, but I love the idea of do it for the plot, and I think that is so cool. And so one of my favorite TV show of all time is Friends, and I talked about this before, but I think of me turning 25 this year, which I just turned 25 in December, and I just turned 25, and so that is about the age that Rachel and Monica are, the youngest characters in Friends are at the beginning of Friends. And so I like to think of me turning 25 as like me entering my Friends era and like being like, this is when my TV show starts, like this is the era that I'm supposed to be in, this is when I'm gonna like thrive, and this is when things are gonna get like really exciting for me. And so I love that idea so much, and so I am like embracing that so much. I'm embracing being in my Rachel era or my Monica era or my Phoebe era. I'm definitely a Phoebe. I am very, very, very much a Phoebe. Like Phoebe is probably the character that I relate to most out of any TV show ever. And so I love the idea of just being like spending 2025 and being like, what would they do? What would Phoebe or Rachel or Monica do? And I love that so much. And so I'm really gonna try that. And so some of the things that I think I'm gonna try this year, I really want to meet new people and try to make new friends. And because I live in Arkansas and I don't get out very much, because like I feel like a huge part of being in your 20s is like going to bars or drinking or getting into chaos or stuff like that. And I don't enjoy those at all. Like I don't drink, I don't do anything like that. I just genuinely don't like the taste of alcohol. So I don't drink, and bars are way too crowded for me. I get way too overstimulated. And so I really want to find people in Arkansas that are kind of like me, where, you know, like they're a fangirl, maybe they like reading. I don't read very often, but I love people who do read. I think they're so cool. But like people who just find fun in going to the movies at the movie theater. The movie theater is like my comfort place, really. And so people who love going to the movie theaters or love going to Barnes & Noble or going on picnics at the park or walking in the forest or hikes or stuff like that. Like I want to find like-minded people, and I think that is something that, you know, Do It for the Plot would do. Like that's how Friends starts. That's literally how the first episode of Friends starts, is Rachel finds her friends, Rachel finds her people who she feels safe around, where she can feel herself around. And I think that is so funny. I never realized that's like the lot of friends is to find your people, and that's how it starts, and I love that so much. And so that's something that I really want to do in 2025. Another thing that I want to do in 2025 is like go on little adventures, hopefully with some of the people that I meet. And so like I really, there's a lot of events in Arkansas and where like-minded girls can find each other, and so I think I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone and go to one of those events. They normally happen not at bars but at like little bookshops, and I think that's the cutest thing in the whole world. And so I think I'm gonna go to one of those events and just see what happens. You know, I might end up feeling horrible and overstimulated and not want to be there, and then I'll just leave if that happens. But at least I would have tried something new or tried to meet new people, and maybe I will meet someone new. I think that I make friends pretty easily. Like I just really like it when people are kind. Like my main requirements for friendships is literally just kindness and like empathy and understanding, especially as someone who can't go to bars for overstimulation reasons, or who doesn't like to drink, or who can't really hike long hikes because of my POTS and EDS disability. Like being understanding is a huge benefit in a friend for me, because then they can understand that like, yes, I want to be invited to these things, but I probably won't be able to go, and that's nothing against you or anything like that. It's just like my health, really. And so, but I think I'm gonna try to find someone who I can like go on a few little adventures with. And I really like the idea of like, you know, just like picnics or movie theaters, because that's what Monica and Rachel and Phoebe do all the time. They go on little adventures, like they go to the beach. I love the beach. I want to go to the beach. Someday I want to move to California to act, and I just have to be near a beach. I have to be near the ocean somehow. I love the water so much. I've only been to the beach like a couple times in my life, and like every single time I'm like, this is where I belong. Like I need mountains and I need trees, but like the ocean is like, oh my God, it used to not be. I used to be like a trees only kind of person, and now the ocean is like calling me. But I really like, and friends, they go to the movie theater all the time. They're like, hey, you want to go to the movies? Hey, you want to? And then they talk about the movie theater all the time, and that's like something that they do. And then they go on picnics, they go to the beach, they go shopping, they go to the mall a lot. They just find little adventures and fun within the small moments. Like if two of them go to the grocery store, like that's a fun adventure. I think that's so fun. If someone wants to go to Target, like that would be great. That would be so fun. But like I'm not counting on my 2025. While I do want to like meet new people and make new friends in 2025, I am not really solely counting the success of my 2025 on if I make friends, because you know, like things happen. Like you can't guarantee that you're gonna like make friends or have a successful friend outing or something like that, or maybe I'll make friends and then it just won't work out. I don't know, but like I'm not counting on it being the sole reason, but I think it would be very fun to just try something new. I also want to try new vegetarian recipes. I think that would be so cool. That's what Monica would do, is try new recipes and try cooking or baking, because I really want to become a vegetarian in 2025. I've been wanting to go vegetarian for years. I just love animals so much, and that's why. But I think I'm gonna need to start doing it slowly, because so many foods make me feel sick. And so I think that trying new vegetarian recipes slowly, or trying to incorporate vegetarian options into my food, would be the best start. But eventually I want to be fully vegetarian. I think that would be so fun, and like make me feel so much better about everything. But that's what Monica would do. I think that Rachel would try new things out in fashion, which I think I'm really not a fashion person. Obviously. Like this is what I mean. I just got back from a walk, but like this is basically what I wear normally. Is just like sweatshirts or sweaters and stuff like that, and leggings. But I really want to try to branch out on my fashion sense, because I think that would be something really fun that Rachel would do. Something like I really want to act more. I'm really thinking, I have for a long time now been thinking about creating my own short film, and I have no idea where to start with that. Like, I have no idea the direction, because I would want it to be my vision, because I have so many stories that I think about all the time, and I just never like create them. So I would want to write the story, I would want to direct it, I would want to make sure that the cameras are where I want them to be, I would do the editing, I would do all of that, and I just want to make sure that it's what I want it to do. But I think that is such a Joey thing to do from Friends, is act and like start his own, because he even did try to do that. He tried to like write the script of his own movie, and I think that's so funny that I'm trying to do the same thing. But I want to act more in 2025 so badly. I love acting so much, and eventually I want to move to California where there's more opportunities. But in 2025 I'm just excited to like maybe act as a background actor or an extra in a movie that's filmed here, or do another short film or something like that. That's so funny. I was just thinking that I can't drive right now. I don't have my driver's license because I used to get seizures and stuff, and it just wasn't, and my heart rate would go way up and stuff like that. So whenever I did try to drive, it did not end well. So I don't have my license. I'm 25 years old and I don't have my license. I'm very grateful that my mom helps me out with where I need to be, like doctor's appointments or going out and stuff. But something I want to do in 2025 is get my driver's license and be able to like take care of myself basically, and like do whatever I want to do. And so my mom helps me out with all of that, and so she's very amazing with like, do whatever you want to do, I'll take you wherever you want to go. But I don't want to have to rely on her all the time, and I think it's kind of unfair that I have to right now. And so when I get my driver's license, I want to be able to like go on all of these acting adventures whenever I want, or like do a modeling photo shoot whenever I want, and I can just do all of this fun stuff. And I think that's really funny. I just thought of an episode of Friends where Rachel doesn't have her driver's license. And another show that has helped me out, I'm gonna make a whole new video about this, but a TV show that has helped me out so much with my insecurities with growing up is I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but it's Creek, starring with the Roses, the Johnny Rose, Moira Rose, David Rose, and Alexis Rose. I don't know if I can say the first word on YouTube, but it's Creek. And they helped me literally so much with my insecurities, because whenever I started watching It's Creek, I'm just gonna go with that. Whenever I started watching It's Creek, it was like 2020, I think, and it instantly became like my favorite TV show ever. One of my favorite TV shows ever. It's definitely in the top 5, but it makes me feel so good and comfortable, because David and Alexis live at home, and I mean, even at the beginning of the show, whenever they live in that huge mansion, they basically live at home. But they live at home at the motel. Alexis and David both get their first jobs. Alexis gets her first job. David learns how to drive, or he like renews his license. And I was like, that is so funny that they are like 30 and I'm like 20 when I was watching it originally. I was 20 in 2020, and I was like, I have time. I'm good. Alexis graduates high school. I hadn't graduated high school when I was 20 because of health reasons. I had to leave high school, and I literally graduated high school from online school when I was 21, and I did online school. And so Alexis graduating literally is the reason that I was able to graduate from online high school myself. And so that was just a huge like motivational thing for me, is watching that TV show and being like, they are 30 and they're doing these things. I still have time. I can do this. I can do it on my own pace, do it on my own time. And I loved that so much. And so I love looking at Friends and being like, yes, I have time. I can make friends when I'm 25 or 27 or something. So I really love the idea of just treating your life like a TV show. And I want to know how you're planning on treating your life like a TV show in 2025. Like, are you going out? Are you meeting new people? Because another show that I really want to treat my show like is treat my life like a TV show is Outer Banks. I am obsessed with Outer Banks. The vibe is insanely cool. It's so good. But like, just literally the vibe of Outer Banks is the first quote of the show, which is having a good time all the time. And I love that quote so much. I'm reacting to Outer Banks season 4 right now on my reaction channel, and it's so good. Well, I'm uploading them. I already filmed them. I know what happens. So it's horrible. I know what happens. I'm uploading my reactions and editing my reactions to my reaction channel right now. But I love Outer Banks so much. And so like, the just having a good time all the time vibe is exactly what I want for 2025. That might actually be my quote for 2025, actually. Having a good time all the time. I don't know, but like, just constantly going on little adventures. I really want to go spend time at a lake and pretend like it's the ocean, or like go on little lake adventures or something like that, and just go out, go to the movies, go have fun. Like, I want to treat my life like a TV show, and I want to remember that like, I may feel like the side character sometimes, so like, you may feel like the side character a lot of the times, or some of the time, but you're the main character in your life story. So you're the main character in your own TV show, and so you get to make this TV show whatever you want it to be. And I just think that that's like the coolest perspective, because I've never been a person who's like, I've never been really strong in my belief that like, I can make this life whatever I want it to be, because things happen that are out of your control. But when things are in your control, just treat your life like a TV show. I love that so much. I love the idea of just going on little adventures. And like, Rachel at the beginning of Friends, she gets her very first job ever, and so I'm hoping to make more money in 2025 and like expanding my side hustles. I even made a video about my side hustles that I make, or that I do to make money online as a disabled 25-year-old. But I really want to expand on my side hustles, and hopefully make more money so that I can go on more adventures. And I'm really hoping that this that's another thing, is like starting a YouTube channel like this. Like, oh my God, it's so exciting. Like, I think this is gonna be my 4th video on this channel, where I am just sitting talking like this, and like, I'm having so much fun with this so far. Like, I think this is the coolest thing ever. It's like a fun FaceTime call with a friend, and you're just chatting and you're just having fun and talking about life. And I think that this is so fun. And so I really hope that I can like build a community of online friends within this YouTube channel, where I can like, where it's just like a cool community of people who understand each other and stuff like that. But I am hoping to eventually someday, it's not the main goal, but to someday get monetized on this YouTube channel. And so I'm really excited about that, and hopefully that can like help me get money to, well, 1, pay for medicine that I need, but 2, like help me live more independently and go on little adventures and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. And like, the idea of just posting on your YouTube channel is totally something that someone would do in a TV show. Like, do it for the plot, do it for the TV show, what would the main character do? And like, I think that a main character would totally start a YouTube channel and post consistently every day on a YouTube channel like I am. Like, it's so fun, and I think it's so cool. So I am really excited about 2025. So even if you feel like a side character, sometimes remember that you are the main character in your life story. You are the main character in your life TV show. You get to decide what happens in this TV show. And I don't know, it's just so exciting I love New Year's. I love New Year's so much, because it's literally the start of something new. That's a High School Musical song. But it's so fun, because it's like, you're not a different person, but you get a different feeling at the beginning of New Year's, and you get a different vibe that's like, something is gonna change, something's gonna be different, this is gonna be great. And so like, I always feel so hopeful at the beginning of New Year. And this year I have like a really good feeling about 2025. So I'm really hoping that this goes well. I'm manifesting it, totally manifesting it, that 2025 is gonna be an awesome year for all of us, treating our lives like a TV show. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep thinking, what would the main character do? Like, even when I'm sad or down, or my health is not great, if I'm thinking, what would the main character do? Maybe it's like living in that sadness or that health issue and being like, this is just an episode or a part of the movie where you're down and you feel bad physically or emotionally before you get back up again and you start to feel better and you go on more adventures. Like, it's just a part of life. It just flows, man. So I think that that's really fun. It's just like, even when things aren't perfect, remember that TV shows and movies have ups and downs too. Like, I think that's so cool, to think of your life as a TV show, and then it's not as doomsday. Like, if something goes wrong, a lot of the times I'll be like, oh, dang it, like that just ruined the whole year for me, or that ruined the whole month for me, or something like that. But like, it's just a TV show. It's just a movie that, like, it's just a story, and it's just a part of the story. So I love that so much. So I hope that your 2025 year goes amazingly. I hope you're doing great. I hope that today has been so wonderful, so beautiful for you. And I'm so excited to post more videos like this and talk more about 2025 and like all of the lessons and journeys that I go on, that I learned from on the way. I think it's gonna be so fun. So yeah, I will catch you in my next video. Comment below if, like, how you're planning on making 2025 your TV show year, like how you're planning on treating this life as a TV show in 2025. I think that's so cool. I think that's so cool. I can't wait to read and respond to your comments and talk to you. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Hope you have an amazing year.